After vanquishing the first wave of magical beasts in the Red Gate, Jinwoo pressed on with his summoned army, advancing toward the next confrontation. Then, the dungeon boss appeared. Surrounded by his elite guards, he surveyed the battlefield, searching for the one responsible for the slaughter of his forces. His eyes landed on Jinwoo, and an overwhelming pressure settled over him. But before he could react, a terrifying realization struck. Silence. His army, his entire force, had already been erased. Jinwoo found the situation amusing. With a subtle command, his shadow soldiers emerged from the darkness. His gaze turned cold as he ordered them forward. Without hesitation, they surged ahead, an unstoppable tide of destruction. Sensing the imminent danger, the magical beasts launched a desperate assault, but they were hopelessly outmatched. Chaos erupted as Jinwoo's forces dismantled their enemies piece by piece. The dungeon boss, now frozen with fear, could do nothing but watch as his army was torn apart. His desperate screams echoed through the dungeon as he called for his fallen subordinates, but none remained. With no other choice, the boss made a final reckless charge. But before he could reach Jinwoo, Beru struck first, his claws tearing through the boss's body. Ygritte followed up, slicing off an arm in one swift motion. Tusk delivered the final blow, slamming the boss into the ground with devastating force. The battlefield trembled from the impact. As the dust settled, Jinwoo stepped forward. The boss lay in a pool of his own blood, barely clinging to life. Jinwoo demanded answers, but the creature remained silent. The system's interference was likely preventing it from speaking. With a sigh, Jinwoo pushed the thought aside. He had something else to focus on. Reaching into his inventory, he retrieved an item. The cursed random box key. It was a rare reward from Baron in the Demon Castle, one that had long remained a mystery. Until now. Upon reaching level 100 after his triumph in the Jeju Island raid, the system had finally revealed its purpose. It was the key to the Cardinal Temple's gate. A notification appeared, stating that the location of the designated gate would soon be revealed. The name struck a deep chord, Cardinal Temple. Memories resurfaced. The double dungeon, the eerie temple, the ominous stone statues, and the ancient slate held by one of them. The puzzle pieces were finally coming together. The system was calling him back to where it all began. The place that had set him on this path was summoning him once again. But this time, something felt different. If everything had been orchestrated from the start, if the system had been waiting for his return, then Jinwoo knew there was only one thing to do. With unwavering determination, he steeled himself and sent a silent message to the statue of God. "Wait for me. I'm coming."